Hi, you guys. Welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and welcome to Show and Tell number 277. If you are looking to contact me in any way, shape, or form off this platform, all of my contact information is in the description box down below. You can find me on Instagram, Ravelry, email. I'm not hiding. Feel free to send a how do you do. If you are also new to the channel, we do have the Year of the Make-Alongs going on right now as August is coming to a close. Saturday's video will be up soon, but if you happen to have some cotton yarn nearby and you'd like to jump in on the fun for August, we do currently have the cotton make-along going on for the next, I guess when y'all see this, 2 days. So anyway, allons-y, mes amis. So this week's been a bit of a kerfuffle. Tuesday, when I filmed my last show and tell, was 6 days ago. Today's Sunday, as of filming. Y'all will see this on Thursday. Keep up with me now, as I confuse myself. So Tuesday, I got a touch of the vertigo, and it has not gone away for 6 days. So I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, which means I'm probably going to lose a substantial amount of my day. So I wanted to go ahead and film today. That way I have Tuesday's video filmed, and I don't really want to have to film on 2 separate days. So I figured we'd just do everything today. So we only have 5 filming days all together. As far as the vertigo goes, I'm like 70% okay. But the other 30% is very entertaining. I think I'm getting used to the constant vertigo feeling. I constantly sitting still, standing, moving, no matter what, I'm doing this. And then periodically out of nowhere, it's like I'm on a roller coaster, or like I've had one too many glasses of wine after dinner or during dinner, and I went to go stand up and my head's like floating away with dragging my body behind it. Yay. We've been able to mark off blood pressure, blood sugar, migraine, allergies, and water in the ears. So it is not those things, but I went ahead and scheduled a doctor's appointment. So here we are on the screen. Hopefully I will have told you what the doctor said. Anyway, that did lead me to getting quite a bit of work done. We do actually have an FO for this week, and we should at this rate have an FO for next week too, that I'm very excited about. So let's start with the WIPs in my basket. Okie dokie artichoke. So for the Dragonfly mile a minute, link will be in the description box down below. I completed the gold stripe for all the yarn that I have. It's not like done. We're at 3.5 feet. It's about on my navel. My rib cage is 4 feet. So we've made a lot of progress. You know, we're slowly getting there on this one. That's fine. So now I have dark blue in the Karen cake, the rainbow sherbet carrot cake, Karen cake. And we have a broken into Hirschner's pastry cake as well, or pastry. What are those things? Puff pastries, right? Yeah, so that gives me, still need to do the light yellow, light pink, and light blue out of that. So hopefully those will be done next week. Right now, I'm really only working on this before I go to sleep at night. This is like my bedtime project. To be honest, this week, I haven't really had a whole lot in me by the time I get to bed. I've been pretty wiped out, even though I have not been able to do a lot of the stuff I would normally do in a day. I am pretty wiped out at the end of the day with the constant. It's wild. I've had like random one-off spells of vertigo, a day or two, or like in the middle of a migraine, I'll have a lot of vertigo, but constant for 6 days has been entertaining. Up next, let's do the new one. So we have the start to the Winter's Embrace blanket. This will be one of the 10 for the Christmas gifts. I am on row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these are like linked singles, which I'm not entirely sure I'm doing this correctly, but we're going to go with it at this point. It is what it is. I started it while the vertigo was going. So I could be all sorts of mentally kerfluffed, and here we are. So I am using this blue Fintex yarn to start it off. This will also be in blues and grays. I will use the leftovers from the lemon peel blanket for this. So that's where we are. I'm just following the directions. I'm aiming to do it in the week bites like the make along came out, but I purchased the whole pattern. So I have the whole pattern available. So if you've looked at it before, I haven't decided if I'm going to do all blues and then all grays and a black charcoal. It's not black. It is actually charcoal heather on the side. And I'm not sure what the middle's going to be yet. If that's just going to be like a super light gray or a white, maybe. I don't know. I'm very torn. I don't know what I want it to be. I have a number of different options. I have a lot of grays. So I could do the lightest gray in the center and then all the darker grays in the stair steps. But I guess I could just, while I was saying all this, hopefully editing Carrie threw in a picture of the finished blanket. That way y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know why it's like if you haven't seen it, or if you have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I can show you. My brain does not brain on the regular. This is how I live. This is what living with me is like. Unfortunately, this is the reality. So, next we have the green and black, the green and gray. She is beautiful. She is giving. She is going to be 6 by 7. We've measured. My wonderful husband, he held it up to himself. He said, "Oh, this is going to be cozy." Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a 6 by 7, which means I just have 3 more rows left to add on, and then it will be done as soon as I do a border on it. But is that not coming out beautiful? I just love this. I said it in a couple of comments where we were going back and forth in last week's video. Sometimes, like, something is going to come together, but you can't quite see the final picture until you start it and you're like, ooh. Even doing the blocks, like, I knew this was going to look nice, but I couldn't like see the final thing. And once I started adding everything together, it's like, this just turned out real nice. Like, this is really nice. So this is Hirschner's worsted yarn in black, lime, gunmetal, and green. I did go ahead and make 2 more squares. So we are done making the squares. So now I think we're going to move on to the Nickelodeon colored blanket to be my walking blanket. Right now, obviously, I'm not walking in the neighborhood. I am only staying in my house because I do not want to like just in the street. But yeah, don't want to do that. That wouldn't be good. Having my neighbors have to scrape me off the sidewalk, probably not a great way to meet new neighbors. Probably a better way to do that. But yeah, that's probably going to have to be my now like walking workout blanket. I'm still not quite sure what I want to do for the other two. The black garnet gray cream one, or white, or did I just do grays for his? And then the other one is the rust and blues. So I haven't decided what those are going to be. So I do know I want to do larger hexagons, granny hexagons for the Nickelodeon blanket. The only decision I still have left to make for that is, do I do a texture or random texture? Or the other thing I have to figure out is, do I want to fill in the gaps? With the kaleidoscope blanket, I'm not filling in the gaps. I am leaving the little boats in between. I'm leaving it like that's the detailed edge. I do have to decide for the Nickelodeon blanket, do I want to fill those in? And I'm going to do that join as you go. So as I'm doing the last round of the hexagon, I will be adding that into the blanket. So I'll need to take, for a 3-mile walk, probably 3 balls of yarn with me, because I can do everything but the last round as I'm walking. And then I'll have to bring them home and add them into the blanket every time I take them out. I think I'm making it hard on myself, but I also think I'm making it easy on myself at the same time. I don't know. But I do have decisions on that left to make. And apparently I need to make that decision sooner rather than later, since all the squares for this one are now made. I do have some ends to weave in, and I think one might need the green put on the border. But other than that, they're done. So I have 42. That's all I need. So that is all of my WIPs. Up next, we have my one FO. Okie dokie, are you guys ready? So I haven't blocked this. I haven't done any of the final stretching, steaming, or anything else, but the 8-pound glory is now done. The lemon peel blanket that took me years to finish is finally done. So the last time you guys saw this, we were down here. So last week I was right here. 5 days ago, I was right here. I finished off this. I do still have ends that I need to weave in. Then I came in with it. I did a round of double crochets around the entire edge. And then I did reverse single crochet around the entire edge to finish it off. So I will put a picture here of it just laid out on the floor. I do still need to, you can see where it's ruffling, and that is because the border I put on it is true to the width, but the blanket, because of the stitch, is kind of in on itself. But I actually, once again, this is another one where I knew I was going to like the way it turned out, how it finally looked in the end when I laid it all out. It is way better than expected. Yeah, that's my height. And then we still have like another 8 inches, 10 inches after that. So it's bigger than I am. It is, even at its least stretched out, almost 5.5 feet wide. Okay, my shoulder's starting to hurt holding this thing up. And this was just using 1 ball of blue, 1 ball of gray, held double, doing the lemon peel stitch. And I used a size K crochet hook. So nothing dramatic or, no pattern or anything like that. The only pattern for anything I have is the dragonfly mile a minute. But hopefully by the time you see this, the vertigo will be under control and I will be able to steam that out. But until I can get this under control, I can't crawl around on all fours trying to steam this out. So that's why it did not get steamed before I shared it with you guys. But because I was unable to move off the sofa all day, what was that? Tuesday? No, Thursday? Thursday's, I think, the day that was so bad. I was able to finish that. So it is done. But it was like 7.5 pounds. It is really heavy. And that is why I stopped bringing it up here to show like the blanket in progress, because it finally got to the point where like I just couldn't keep lifting it up to share it like that. But it's done. It's now done. Done, 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 done. I'm so excited. So that means I have 2 finished and 5 started. So we're back up to 5 started because I started the Winter's Embrace. So I can do the 2 daughter-in-laws fairly quickly, I think. Granddaughter number 1's done. Granddaughter number 2's in progress. Grandson number 2 is in progress. Oldest grandson is going to be the Nickelodeon blanket. So his is the next one to be started as a walking project. The Winter's Embrace is my youngest grandson's blanket. So we are so close. Like, I have 2 to start that I don't know what I'm going to do. 1 to start that I'm ready to start. And everybody else is already in some form of progress. Both daughter-in-laws, it's just they need to be put together and bordered, and that's it. So they're all their parts are there. I just need to put them together. 1 is already in progress. The other one is just up here waiting for me to put it together. We're getting so close. We are getting so close to being done with these blankets, or at least feeling like I've got some breathing room between now and Christmas. I know, but that is where we are. That is what we have. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. We're so close. We're so close. And I have a couple other projects that I really want to start. I have some that I want to work on that I already have started. I'm about to have to make a decision about Project UFO, and I'm not sure where I'm going to go with that. So hopefully you'll check in with me for this September check-in for that. We will have an August check-in as well, but I hope you'll check in for the September check-in and we'll make a decision by then. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Oh, Lord. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful, fantastic day. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below or feel free to reach out to me through any of the means that are in that description box down below. Pretty friendly community. If you guys want to come visit us on Facebook, please answer all 4 questions if you're asking to join the Facebook group, or you can come check us out over on Ravelry. So I love you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Bye, guys.